What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the driveway, and welcome back our old friend here, the old 12 valve. Well, if you've seen my last video, you've seen that we went down track feeling out the new power driven diesel injectors we have in it, the new S300 base charger we have, and we've seen better success than we've had in the previous year with the HX35 and the 40 horsepower injectors that I had previously. Now that we've gotten to this point, I'm gotten to a point now where I want to see what this S300 base charger can do for us. What's the boost numbers that we can try to achieve? Previously we were fighting boost, too high a boost, overspooling the charger. HX35 wasn't going to do it, so we went to this charger here, and we've seen that we can throw some boost at it. When I was going down track last week, I was seeing about 55 pounds of boost. Now these particular compressor housings can at least flow about 70 plus psi of boost, so they can flow the air a lot better than an HX35 can. So my goal today is I bought a little product from our guys over at Power Driven, and we're gonna go and give it a swing. All right, so we got ourselves a turbo tuner. Basically it's in cab. You can mount it right off of the compressor housing, boost elbow back over to the wastegate. They give you the tubing, they give you the fittings. There is your part number right there. Just go right onto powerdrivendiesel.com, enter that part number in there, or just search turbo tuner, and this kit right here will be yours. It's not a high dollar item. We're looking at a little over $100. But again, the cool thing about it is it's something you can have in the cab. You can adjust basically the cracking point of the wastegate. So if you're normally running, let's say you're running an HX35 and you're running 35 pounds of boost, and that's kind of where you're max regulated at, you can install this in line, and you could possibly see that you're going to see, I don't know, probably another 10 psi, depending on how much you adjust the valve. It's got a bleed orifice. It's actually internal, and you don't have to worry about the sounds of air being hissing through the cab. If you check out their video, I'll put a link to it in the description below, of just the science behind it. It's really, to me, I think it's a good idea. It's one of those deals where if you're going down track or you're just day-to-day driving, you need a little bit more boost, you just go ahead and crank the knob down, similar to the AFC Live and all that other stuff, where you can fully adjust your truck. You know, these old mechanical trucks, hardly no adjustability as far as electronically. So we are bound mechanically. So having the ability to adjust just about everything on your truck, Power Driven Diesel has always got you covered. AFC Live, all the adjustability you have there, which I run, I love it. You can really control your EGT, your smoke control. You can really make the power out of the truck. So I mean, that's great. Now you have the turbo timer, or the turbo tuner. You have that ability now to adjust the cracking point of the wastegate and how much pressure is actually getting to the wastegate. So I mean, what these guys have done with these old dinosaur trucks has been nothing but phenomenal. So I'll set you guys up on a time lapse. I'll show you guys how this stuff works, how it's installed, and then, like we do everything, we're gonna go test it.
Selling lies for sales, killing in the name of the damn life. Is everything we can see is just a job, nothing more. Everything we're calling truth suddenly will kill us all. Can't find, spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. And even life can make me feel. Can't find.
All right, guys, so like I said, it's not really a difficult install. So to kind of recap what we're at right now. So in the kit, you're going to get the 90-degree fitting that goes right off the compressor housing. You'll have some silicone hose that goes into the wastegate housing right there at the wastegate inlet. And then they give you a press lock fitting with a gator clamp. And then you're going to get a lot of like DOT airline fitting stuff. So basically what I did, run it back through the boot that we've used multiple times, back through the cab. Excuse the mess. I haven't cleaned it up yet. And then here you go. So basically, we're going to fully mount it here soon, but just for testing purposes today, we're going to temporarily mount it in the cab and see how it does. The biggest thing I can tell you is if you know which hose or what line, I'm sorry, that you're going to put to the compressor housing or to the wastegate housing, mark one of them, so when you run them through the cab, you don't get lost, any of that stuff, so you know exactly which one is going into which section. Again, so you've got your boost reference source. So again, you can use whatever boost reference you want to use. If you have AFC Live, you can tee off the backside of the AFC Live. But for today, I wanted to go ahead and use the compressor housing because for most people, that's going to be the way you're going to do it. And then you have the second line, which is going to the turbo. That again is going to the wastegate. So we're going to go ahead and tie everything up, clean everything up a little bit here, and then we'll go ahead and test drive it. All right, guys, so already we're seeing that there has definitely been an increase in boost pressure. It's easily adjustable. With all the drive pressure this truck already has, you know, it's good to be able to utilize as much drive pressure as we have. So, like I said, we're going to take it on a little rip, and we'll go ahead and see what we really get out of it. Adjust my apps or TPS delete when I dropped the lower panel down to install the actual system into the knob and all that in there. I had to pull over or basically have to adjust it because my lockup wasn't kicking on, and that's never a good time. But right afterwards, retested it, hit 60 pounds of boost, first time ever for this truck. And she was hauling. She was hauling the mail about 95 mile an hour, and I'm sorry I didn't catch it on video, but let me tell you, this product is going to help me out immensely at the track. When that big end, when I really want that power to kick in, that's it's going to be a big help for us on this truck. So I'll check in with you guys when we get back to the house. All right, guys, so before I cut the video off, I just want to show you basically the install as far as inside the cab. I mean, you can pick it anywhere that you would like to on the cab, but I kind of picked right down here next to my TPS delete. Easy to grab. And again, on the other side of me, I've got my AFC Live with the full fuel switch, and this one right here actually gives me the amount of boost pressure that's actually going into the AFC housing. So, you know, these two mods alone, even on a stock truck, you would see an immense pickup in power. So next time you guys are in the market for something to basically boost the pressure in your truck, get a little more boost pressure and get a little more power out of your truck, give the guys over at Power Driven Diesel a shout. They'll be glad to help you out. Again, part number and everything will be a link in description below. And until next time, peep up the world, guys. I'll see you in the next one.